Alright, I'm okay. Sheila, guys, I just saw the chat. Okay. Mr. Ryan Nowicki takes Mr. Erbson's spot, so now you are Mr. Ryan Nowicki. Good, I've been waiting to press enter. Would someone be so kind as to pass the cattle prod? That would have been helpful. David Reeker Jr., Sheila. I am so sorry. I have been a little under the weather, and I totally knocked out, like, before stream. Like, and then I looked at all of a sudden I woke up, I was like, oh no. I look at the time, I'm like, that can't be the right time. There's no way. That's not the right time. I am, thankfully not losing my voice completely or anything. I am feeling mostly fine, but I am very worn out. So my apologies. I guess I just really needed a good old-fashioned nap. I don't know what happened. The same thing happened to me yesterday. Thankfully, it was after stream. Right after stream, I just lay down in bed for a second, and I, like, knocked out. So, I'm a little bit worn out, and I'm so sorry. It's so funny. We were talking about voice acting and all that cool stuff. And I'm like, of course, now my voice is getting all weird. That's so funny. So, I'm so sorry. Clearly I was super out of it, and I thought it was because you were ill. I hope you feel better. Thank you so much. I am very, very blessed at the moment that it's nothing too crazy. It's literally mostly just symptoms and just tiredness. And so I'm hoping it doesn't turn into anything worse, because I'm a bit busy the rest of the week. So I'm just hoping that it just stays super chill. Let's see, is Morrowind up and running? I'm so sorry. It's weird, because, like, when you're sick, you're like, oh, you know it. But when you're not sick, you're like, oh no, I think I'm fine. Okay, so Morrowind was struggling to boot. So Morrowind is also having a rough day so it's okay. It's okay, Morrowind. We have those days. Hopefully it doesn't crash on us, though, because we have had some good old-fashioned Morrowind crashes. Your disk is dirty. Something's not running. And it's so funny, because we're getting the old-fashioned alerts. I'm like, there's no disk, it's digital. So, hopefully, Morrowind is feeling a little better today. Morrowind, we need to take your Visine. So, yes, again, apologies. Man, I cannot believe that. I saw this post one time. It was very short. It was like, I didn't take that nap. That nap took me. I was kidnapped. Like, that is exactly what I feel right now. Chloroform and everything. I got taken. So let's see. I will give, of course, if we don't get to see the newly appointed Mr. Ryan Nowicki and Mr. Anderson, I'm gonna write you guys down, and I'm sorry if we don't get to hang out today. I hope you guys are having a great day, being super productive. But I will shout you guys out. And yes, investment into a cattle prod may be worthwhile. Vibration plus GPS is usually enough to get your doggo's attention. Shock is terrible for training. That could work. Sheila Johnson, got your coffee. They took off to... Oh, wait. Oh, no. Mr. Anderson, I knew a dog whose owners had one of those invisible fences. He'd get a running start and charge through it to get to me. Not violent, we were friends. That's really sad. Always felt sorry for him because he'd get stuck outside the fence and they'd have to shut off his collar to get him back across. A lot of people understand that when you train dogs with pain, it makes them not want to be caught. If you train with treats, they associate wanting to do the thing you tie it to. Oh. Wow. So, David Rieger Jr., glad you're okay. Thank you. Yeah, if I was, and I was actually thinking about this yesterday. I was like, do I need a, like, like, after I told you after stream, I totally knocked out. And I'm like, do I need to, like, you know, take a break from some things? Because I'm like, but I'm like, I don't really think I'm sick, you know? Like, not like sick. I'm not bedridden. I'm not like, you know, when it's like classic. You stuck? Okay. When it's like, you know, your classic, like, yeah, I've got a temperature or things like that. So I'm like, nah, I'm fine, I'm fine. Maybe this weekend I'll have like a little bit of a... Wait, no, I'm busy this weekend. Never mind. Well, you know, we keep going on. You are under the weather, but not put down by the storm. Whoa, that sounded so deep, so profound. I need to say that again. Let me say it in my inspirational voice. Okay, wait. You are under the weather, but not put down by the storm. That was so cool. Next time somebody's sick, I'm going to get my most serious voice and I'm going to say that to them. That is awesome. I love it. That transcends your normal get well soon card. Okay, source projector. We gotta get this. There we go. Got my screen. Twice I pet a guard dog. Both times the owners thought I ruined their dog. He's broken. He's not working. That's funny. Aww. I found his friendliness. Leave me alone. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Ew. Are you a guard dog? Is that what you are in this universe? Ugh. Ah! You are. You're a guard hound. So we want to become the Exalted Master. That's the next level. Their levels in this guild are very dramatic. Master, Exalted Master, Exalted Grandmaster. Like, it's very intense. But they're like, your sharp blade skill insufficient. Oh, man. Oh, when those guys howl at the moon, it is freaky. It is freaky, man. Hey, Red Eyes. How's it going? He must not be feeling well either. Man, that was like the weirdest surreal moment. I'm like looking at my clock, then I look at my phone, then I look at my clock. I'm like, nah, they gotta both be like, that you know, it's a bit. They're both playing a game with me right now. They're both trying to trick me. You guys are so funny. No! I was just gonna make a joke. I was just gonna make a joke with this guy right here. Ray Daris. Like, what are you gonna tell me? You're a sleeper? You're a sleeper? He did. Shouldn't have played with fire. The sixth house has risen. Hey! If we ever went back to our Argonian build, keep moving, scum. I could do the voice probably a little bit easier now. Okay. What is the best way to go about this? Because I know we were doing the main quest line. That's going to get us a little bit of training. We could do another... I mean, it's so weird, though. I'm going to have to write this down. That our main quest... Because it wasn't, like... we did a main quest on our last stream. We did a main quest. So our it's like it's not like we did it all in one go. We did it with like between other quests. So I'm just gonna write it down because I feel like if I ever try to find the main quest line, I'd be like, I don't know where it is. We were doing the MORAG TONG. So we're gonna do one more main quest thing. Didn't we get some more light armor to work on that? What do they want us to have more of? It was very specifically, we already have high speed, but we need the skills within speed to be better. Unarmored. Is that what we need to do? Do we need to have a little bit of unarmored in this? We could do it. But our endurance is... Oh, that's so weird. Oh, okay, okay, okay.
Tidings and good wishes to you, friend.
Tidings.
I'm ready for anything. Go ahead.
Dude, these voices. These voices, man, I love when you hear the exact same voice. From like the previous game. Man, I look way less cool without the steel pauldrons. Oh boy. That's not cute. Does wearing a shirt count as unarmored? I'm assuming. Excuse me. I do not trust any of you. Yeah, this looks way better. The pauldrons tie together the whole, like, warrior lady skirt situation. If you go unarmored, you will need better potions. Oh, yes, we will. She's alive. You know what? I'll put you guys through it. Yeah, I'm alive. If you were not here, I basically, like, before stream, I totally passed out. And I woke up and I was, like, in a complete fog. And I was, like, struggling to, like, fully wake up. So, but I am alive. I am fine. I'm just a little loopy. So, my deepest apologies.
Outland, what do you want?
Just a little under the weather.
Care to tell me what this is about?
Rising, cheap potion of fortify health, paralyzation. I don't think I knew how many, cure disease we had, because we had run all the way over. We divine intervention, which obviously is probably just easier to do to cure a disease, and I had potions. My apologies, by the way. I'm muting every once in a while because I've got a slight cough. Had these like gnarly headaches the past week. I feel like a helmet around my head. Like, I've had somewhat of like... I've had a bit of chronic headaches anyway, but... Definitely been a lot more common. Or a lot more, I'm sorry, not more common. A lot more intense. If you get a couple of spells, you will free up a surprising amount of weight with potions no longer needed. That is so... Wait a second. Wait a second. That is a very good point. First of all, the fortifies are great because when I get hit with something... Offer... Okay, let me think.
May you walk on warm sand.
Okay, so let's check our... I'm pretty sure we have cure disease. Because that was becoming a consistent problem. Didn't we get a cure disease? Cure poison. Okay, so we have cure poison. So let's just go back really quickly. Actually, before we do that, let's just get a couple more. I thought we had cure common disease. Or we had an item. Did we have an item? Fortify endurance. That's a very good point. Cure common disease on self. Oh, that's a scroll, which is also an item we have to carry. So there's that. We don't have cure common disease. No wonder I'm not doing well right now. Flame God. Oh, resist fire. Poet's Whim. Man, the names of these. Resist blight disease 1 to 30% on self. Bound spear. Ooh. Bound spear on self. That's cool. My spear is an ebony spear. I guess I could get some bound items. I like the dagger. I like the dagger I'm holding now, but the reason why I have other ones is because it runs out of charge very quickly. Temples have the most spells if you want for upkeep. Oh, that would make so much sense. That's so intuitive. That the temples would have the restore attributes. And cure diseases for the cuties. That makes so much sense. Okay, I feel like... keeping my items that restore health would be helpful. Because we're going to be using our magic for maybe a little bit more conjuration. So we don't need to hold as much. Which is intelligence. What are the MORAG TONG attributes? It's speed, agility? Oh yeah, agility we had like destroyed. I think. Except for maybe light armor needed. I'm not sure. And then wasn't there 3? Let's look it up. Okay, MORAG TONG necessary attributes. The important skills are short blade, sneak, which allows you to remain undetected. I'm terrible with sneak. And the illusion school of magic, which also proves useful. Other skills are acrobatics, destroy that one. Light armor and marksman. Okay, so let's see. We have 1 skill at 80 and 2 at 30. That's why we were working on agility. We needed more light armor. Okay. I have no inhibitions about buying spells because we can delete them. So I will buy all the spells because I don't need to keep them forever. Such a big deal. Thank you, Morrowind, for user control. Love that so much. Okay. Flea bite? Fuddle, damage, intelligence. I have befuddled you. It's fantastic. Hey, what do you...
Must be going now.
Must be going now. Cure Blight. What do we have Cure Blight from? Do we have that? We don't have Cure Blight. Or maybe that is the one we had. Steel Dagger of Swiftblade. What? It's Fortify? Glass Jinkblade Paralyzed. That's pretty, I mean, that's pretty good.
I've heard a lot about you, Outlander. Go ahead.
Perhaps when your rank is higher? Really? Rude. I don't know. I just want to, like, do something. You can enchant paper. The extravagant stuff I kind of want to save for later. Yeah, get a feather amulet. We have an exquisite amulet. We have an expensive ring. We could do a lower one, because I need to get better with enchanting. I kind of want to save some of my exquisite items, but maybe that's silly. Because you can always get more later. Light. Oh, can't you, wait. Wait a minute. I'm still learning how this works. Winged Twilight. Thank you, Winged Twilight. The problem with increasing carry weight is people usually then proceed to carry even more and will slow themselves down. That's true. I am attempting to be honest with myself and do both. Does that mean I will do it? No. But I would like to believe that I will. Actually, the one benefit to this is that I could have a bound... Oh, no. Feather, feather, feather. We can't do constant. So what would the range be? Is duration like seconds? Like this would be a minute, right? I'm assuming it's seconds. Dang, it's expensive. You want a large capacity item. So, okay, so ring is the reason why it's not large capacity is because it's an exquisite ring, but it's not a large item. Is that why? Like, for instance. Oops. No, I want the soul. I want my winged twilight. Look at. Have you guys ever seen those mechanical legs? I think it's primarily for either people who are doing very hard jobs or for, like, people who have had injuries who are, like, in physical therapy, so like it assists them in walking. I can make these the mechanical legs. Or it could be in the ebony cuirass, so it's like whenever I'm using heavy armor, that's when I get the carry weight. Like with that, can I do a cast when used? Okay, it's not an option. What would be an item that could hold a lot? We do have an exquisite amulet. Not allowing me to do it. Come on. What items have a... Oh, yeah. Constant effect for something like feather? Woo! That'd be the best. The only problem is... Do I even have an item that could do a constant effect? I just want one of those hydraulic lifters that Ripley and the Marines used in Aliens. I thought exquisite amulet could. Yeah, I would have thought, unless if it has to do with my skill. If it's affected by my skill. But isn't she doing it? Isn't she doing the enchanting right now? Like the exquisite shoes. That'd be cool if they had like a really, like a constant effect. Or something. I was gonna say speed, but I got the boots of blinding speed. A disorienting noise in the victim's mind. The magnitude is the reduction in the victim's chance to successfully cast spells. That's cool. Yeah, Mr. Anderson, anything you see wrong for constant. Yeah. Yeah, what do you... Okay, I'll look it up as well to see if there's any parameters that we're unaware of. Because that's an interesting... Because when everything is together, we have an enchanter that's good at what they do. Like, what are the specific what are the specific factors you need for constant effect? Because I think once you learn them, they become very intuitive. It's just, I have not learned them. The best constant effect enchants. That's great, but what do you need? It's important to note that while these enchants can be very powerful, they may also be considered overpowered by some players, leading to discussions about their use in the game. But it's within the game, man. Morrowind enchant. Trainers, recharge. Recharge efficiency depends on your skill and luck. See, luck does something in this game. I love it. I'd love to explore that more. Why enchant? How to enchant? No, where's the constant? Okay, constant requirements. The size of the soul gem is 400 or greater. My soul gem is 60,000. Grand soul gem. Yeah, I've got that though. Golden saints. Ascended sleepers. Winged twilights don't count. Size of the soul gem. What does that mean? It's 60,000. Does it mean 400,000? Is that a possibility? I mean, I have golden saint. I had golden saints. I thought winged twilights. Huh. Large and rare souls, such as those of... Oh, okay, I don't know about that. Enchanting a Daedric Tower Shield, the item with the highest enchanting points. With a CE enchantment will have the same limitations whether you use a Golden Saint or a bigger soul. Only 400 charged souls. The minimum for constant effect should be used to make constant effect items. Okay, wait. So let's do... Oh, I'm looking at the value. That's my fault. So the charge for a Winged Twilight is considered 300. The charge needs to be 400 to have a constant effect. So we need better ones. 60,000 is the value. My bad. Okay. Extravagant ring, not exquisite. I don't have cure disease? Cure blight. Okay, well there's one problem. We need cure disease.
I'm sure this is important, but I really must go.
You really must go where? Where, honey? Where are you gonna go?
A tourist.
You are only ever the... Don't call... Excuse me, ma'am. She didn't call me a tourist, did she? He knows I have moon sugar. Looking in my pockets as I see. How dare you? Strong feather. You have a golden saint somewhere. You might have sold it to Creeper. I thought I did. Ogrim Titan souls. No, not right now. Oh, man. Isn't that nice? He has cure common disease on other. I guess I might have sold it to Creeper. Who has cure common disease? Ugh, it's okay. We'll just go to Creeper. We'll offload some of our stuff. We could, at least for now.
Couldn't possibly. Too busy.
Oh, stop it. You're not too busy for anything. So Winged Twilights aren't our best ones. And their charge is 300. You have to cast when used. I'm back. Making travel plans for 2-day birthday trip for NYC tomorrow. Nice! I hope that's awesome. You gotta tell us about it. Reflect on a shield? That seems fitting. If it was constant effect. Man. I don't know how I feel about this. It's supposed to be kind of beautiful, right? Though it's kind of an experience. Can't even tell you how many times I've used that. You won't find a more wretched hive of scum and villainy. Oof! Can't wait till we get to New Hope. We're gonna start Clone Wars soon. And Mr. Nerdy and I can't decide if we should just watch the movie or also watch the show. We did enjoy the show. It had some things that added to the story that I didn't agree with. But we enjoyed it. We enjoyed the experience. I'm a creeper. I took my pants off. What did I do? Oh. There's our unarmored. Dude, girls weekend. Nice. That's awesome. That'll be a special trip. Cast when used. So does that mean when you put it on it's instantly cast? Is that what it means? Cast when strikes. Ebony spear. And then we're going to check and see if we do have any better soul gems. We might not. We have winged twilights. That's what we have. Bomber. We do have these soul gems for recharges, though. I don't think we have any more restore healths. Nully. Howdy, y'all. How's it going? I hope I didn't miss anybody, by the way. I don't know if I'm reading that right, Nelly. Just spent 2 hours pipetting and getting nonsense numbers. How's your day going? Does that do with school? I am uneducated. Ooh. Poison. Oh, oops. Okay, so we should get a little bit of unarmored with that. Should we just go back to Kai's Crusades? We'll do another quest. We'll probably get some good... Probably get some training out of that and then be able to get Exalted Master for MORAG TONG. And then I think next week we'll make the Great House week. I would love to be able to like get going on one of the great houses. And scoot that main quest line like a little bit forward. Poor main quest line. So easily forgotten. Oop, whoop.
A pleasure to meet you.
No, don't say meet me. You know me. Oh, crunching numbers. Pipetting. I'm going to imagine you were drawing on cakes with a bag of ice cream. Or a bag of icing. Oh, man, when people are really good at that, it makes you, at least it makes me really want to learn how to do it. My roommate is a writer. We were talking about how you don't know if people online are bots, but put a twist on this for a story where aliens twist humanity through social media online. Ooh. That's freaky. I told you guys this. I was playing RuneScape and I made a new character. And something happened. I think maybe I was making the character on mobile. Something happened where either it crashed or I had to exit it. Like right as I was leaving the training island where you choose your name. So it gave me literally like a letters and numbers name and I couldn't change it. And I was like, I just made this character. I was making a Iron Man and I didn't want to make another one. And I don't even think I recognized it at first that it had happened. So I'd already been training a bunch. I'm like, I am not going back and dealing with this. So, but because I had like letter, and then number, like literally, admittedly like a total bot name. But it was, like I said, it was because the page crashed. And I thought I had given it my name. I'd done a bunch of training, gotten a bunch of levels. I was like pure Iron Man. I was a skill pure. So I had no combat. I'd done a bunch of skilling. And I'm like, I don't have the energy to redo this. So I had somebody say, I'm reporting you, you're a bot. I'm like, okay, well, I'm not a bot. I'm just a person. They're like, yeah, I'm reporting you. I'm like, you're definitely a bot. Like, I'm having a conversation with you, man. I'm like, listen, I was in character creation. My name got jacked up because it crashed or it closed or whatever. I don't remember what the situation was again. But, yeah. So they were like convinced and they were having a full blown conversation of me arguing with them. And I'm like, listen, if I was a bot, I wouldn't. But first of all, if I was a bot, I'd probably have multiple bots. I'm not going to sit on one and argue with the one person who coincidentally decided to say they were going to report me out loud. Like, what are you even talking about? Like, and if I were to make bots personally, I don't know how it works though. I mean, maybe it's an auto thing, but I wouldn't give it such an obvious name. And the bots are so obvious. They have like dozens at a time that'll just dominate and like troll people. I'm not saying people don't have like your average person isn't going to have one floating around collecting like stuff for them and like maybe like as a miner or something like that for them. But like, let's be honest. It's so annoying. Well, I would call rich people at the top who do the same thing inhuman as well. You say that as if it's fiction. Yeah. Yeah, it's... Yeah, humans and humanizing other humans. I used to use a quote unquote bot name, user 451861. The numbers spelled derp. That's hilarious. 461816. Oh, I think I read part of that backwards. 451816. Derp. That's hilarious. So yeah, like I don't entirely blame that person for thinking I was a bot. I was just like, dude, I'm talking to you right now. I don't know how many reports it takes to lose an account, but literally the reason that I did not redo this account is because I put too much time in it. So don't screw this up for me. Like I'm exhausted. Leave me alone. We need an Ashlander informant. I have heard of a fellow in Aldrin named Hasur Zain Subani, an Ashlander who left the wastes to become a wealthy trader. They say the Ashlanders like to give and receive presents. Take this 100 drakes, find out what Zain Subani likes, and get him a gift. Then give him the gift, and see if he will tell you about the Ashlanders and the Nerevering cult, then report back to me. I need combat training, sir. Fine. And you want me to go shopping? Are you serious? 100 drakes, how quaint. Yes, very helpful, very helpful. I could just bribe him. Oh, what a beautiful foggy day. It is actually very pretty. Dude, the sounds. Whoa. Oh. Dude. That's funny. Louis Basham. Oh man, I don't even know when I started that quest with him. Okay, so wait. The spy master has sent me to see a fellow named Hasur Zain Subani. He's a trader. Eggs. There's a lot of guards around, man. I'm Charyan Pop. Did you just call me a pauper? Excuse me? The district seat of the House of Redoran. Are you looking for someone in particular? I am, in fact. Yeah, you can't talk about it. Okay. Oh, that's the temple. House in house. Council club. He might be in the Great Crab. Oh, Great Crab. Manor District. I'm trying to type with a cat on my arm. Aww. So cute. Oh, Enchanter. Clothier. Alchemist. Okay. Let us travel through the Great Crab till we find this person. MORAG TONG Guild Hall. That probably would have been helpful. Okay. Venom Manor. Wow. Gonna avoid that one. Ah! No. No! Ow. I'm too fast for my own good. Serethi. Okay, I am not finding this dude. Lethri. Lethri? Hasur Zain Subani. Veteran Council entrance. Okay, so... The Great Crab is huge. I think it's fair to say she should look outside the Great Crab. Yeah, well, I've looked at everything here, unless if there's like an undercity situation. There's also traders outside. Another clothier. Well, he came over here to be a trader, so what if we...
But make it quick.
Oh, okay, okay. Let's see if they just mention him. I'm not seeing his name. And I'm not reading all these names. Bookseller. Well. He did? I didn't remember him doing that. Left the waste to become a wealthy trader in Aldrin. I don't remember him saying anything about the name of his building, although I am not the best listener, so I could have just not been paying attention. This has nobody's name on it. When people are mumbling to themselves. Yes, I'm trying to find somebody. You don't know them either. Okay.
Speak traveler.
Not seeing anybody who even mentions his name, though.
Clearly he was wrong. Yet I do think he meant well.
Thought he might be here somewhere.
Summoned by another.
Ooh, Thieves Guild. I would love to join, although sneak is terrible. Do I? Okay, just tell me now. Not that I want to go on another side mission, but... Does the Thieves Guild interfere with a great house before I join a great house? You would think the only thing under H is House Redoran. I mean, I didn't check the council club. I checked Rat in the Pot. Yeah. Yeah, but, like, you're literally, like, goals right now. Look at you. Got a cool outfit. I can't talk to you? Having a little trouble there, bud? Are those his actual hands? With the nails? Dude.
What do you I will listen, Outlander, but make it quick.
Yeah, none of them have this guy's name. Well, evidently you didn't check all of it. Evidently.
I've got it.
Because I thought I talked to every person in that thing. Oh, shoot. Did I just lose where it was? Get away from me. What if someone's like, get away from me, you're diseased? How did he know? How did he know?
Khajiit has no words for you. I will listen, Outlander, but make it quick.
Oh. Oh.
What is this about?
Oh, gosh, these guys look so funny.
What do you want? You want some?
Okay, so it wasn't down there. All day. Well, I didn't see that guy before, so. Ah, buddy. If I could speak up, I would say get out of my way. Okay. There's a Nord man in my way.
are many creatures beyond the seas.
I do not see any such person here.
Khajiit has no time for you.
Yeah, I know.
Quickly, Outlander. I haven't
What
much
is
time.
this about?
Well,
Why do you approach?
well, look, there's only 2 guys down here.
Go ahead.
From where do you hail?
Like, it makes sense if the guy just moved here. He didn't say he just moved here, but he moved here to be a trader. He'd probably be living here for a bit. But he's not here.
Khajiit has no words for you.
I'm listening. Please go ahead.
Lockpicks? That I do not have.
Speak, traveler.
Maybe wait a few hours. Maybe he'll be there at night? The Aldscar. Is that a different hotel? Is there another like hotel situation? Sleep. I like that. A classic Todd Howard prank. He's in the other bar. Okay, okay. Poison Bloom. 1 to 20 points for 5 seconds in 10 feet on target. Poison. The Rat in Pot is the local chapter of the Thieves Guild. That's why most of them don't like you very much. Aldscars for the public. Ah. The Guild of Fighters is right next to the Guild of Thieves. Strange. Okay, Council Club. Aldscar Inn. I didn't realize there were multiple inns. Oh. Haha, here's his name. He's a trader and a wealthy one. He has his own room here. He was born in Ashlander and knows their speech and customs. He's grown rich by trading with them for the things prized by Westerners. Is that what you wanted to know? It's part of it. I want to know what he wants. Does he want Skoma? Because I had moon sugar a second ago and I dropped it. Oh yeah, you said the other thing. Okay, let's look over there.
Go ahead.
Ooh, yeah, this looks exactly the same. Merthieri who are you? Farmer. Nice. The trader, that's him over there.
Be here.
Why? Whoa, 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 why shouldn't I be here?
If I can help, I will, but don't take too much time.
Yeah, that's him. I am Hosor Zensubani. Elise, may you bless and be blessed. I do not wish to be rude, but if you have business, speak it, for I am at leisure, and I would prefer to be alone in my thoughts. I'm a retired trader. I'm well-traveled, a man of letters, but I am proud of my Ashlander birth and heritage. He said business. I see you wish to learn of the Ashlanders from me. And what is it you wish to learn? What are their gift-giving customs? Curious question. A gift is a sign of courtesy among strangers and affection among friends. Among strangers, a thoughtful gift is a sign that you are cautious and considerate, aware of others' wants and needs. Such is particularly useful for traders and travelers. Among friends, it is a private thing and subtle, with great risks. For the test of the gift is how well it is tailored to the receiver. Jimmy Invictus, how's it going? Commanding Touch is a great spell for getting people out of the way. So is Fireball or Ice Storm. Depends on if they're done or not. That's hilarious. I mean, you could command them, or you could just, like, whoosh. Is fashionably late. Bro, I was not fashionably late. I was unfashionably late. I may or may not have, passed out. I was a little out of it today. As everyone here was unfortunate enough to find out when they hopped on stream and they were like, hello, no one is here. I feel so bad. I'm so sorry. Okay, let's see. Is he gonna tell me what he wants or what?
You may speak.
Okay. Should I just, like... Tell me everything. Everything? I'm not so wise as to know everything about the Ashlanders. I have no wish to spend long hours with the strangers, expecting... Okay. Okay. I'm sorry, but your request is not a proper one. I will not discuss this with strangers if you excuse me. Do I just need to... Oh. Do I just need to give him money? I don't know what he wants. Oh boy. Okay. He's part of the Thieves Guild. Oh, he had more information on gifts. Okay. Yes, a gift that shows you have taken care to learn something of the receiver. For example, I love poetry. No stranger could be expected to know this, but a book of poetry given to me by a stranger shows the giver respects me. Well, they can't respect you if they don't know. Literally said a stranger, and has made a special effort to know and please me. Gosh, man, relationships with you guys must be really hard. But now I have answered your question and would like some time to myself. If you will, excuse me. Okay, book of poetry. Okay, so he did have the information. Good. It looks like I have puffed sleeves. What a lady. Okay. Fortunately, perhaps by courtesy or design, Hasur Zain Subani has mentioned that he loves poetry. Then a book of poetry would be a perfect gift for him. Perhaps a bookseller, merchant, or pawn shop nearby may have such a thing. There was a bookseller in the Great Crab. There may have been a bookseller out here. So the Rat Inn Pot... No, I'm sorry. Aldscar Inn is right... Oh, wow. My brain did not... Oh, okay. I see. I know there was a bookseller. Possibly up here. Codus Colonus. Hello, good sir. Sometimes if you don't know if they're looking for something that's literally called a book of poetry, or if you have to guess. Like 5 songs of the king of... I'm assuming that's a book of poetry. I could be wrong. Ashland Hymns. That's more or less poetry. Confessions of a Skooma Eater. Here! Check Barnes and Noble. Oh, that's true. There's literal bookstores I could have gone to. Riddles, not exactly. Dude, does the Book of Riddles actually have riddles in it? I want it. Words of the Wind, that could be poetry. I mean, like, I don't know. Something I really want to give him. I'm gonna go in the Crab. Wasn't there another bookseller in the Crab? I'm gonna get the other book that sounded like poetry. What were the two? This one sounded like poetry. ABCs for barbarians. And Ashland hymns. Those both sounded like poetry to me. And then there might be another... Boethius Pillar book is one of my faves. The funny thing is, I don't know if, like, in and of itself it's a joke, or if you guys are like, yeah, we know that book. I would never know.
Speak, traveler.
Enchanter. I don't remember if there's a bookseller in here, but I'm just checking. Can you imagine this being like your apartment? You're like, oh, wake up in the morning. Oh, okay. Ready to start my day. No. Okay. Excuse me. I can imagine this would be a very, in terms of like the natural disasters and stuff, it could be a very comfortable place to live. You're completely encased from the elements, so that could be good. MORAG TONG Guild Hall. Okay, I don't know if there's another bookseller here. But aren't there books though that explicitly say like poetry in them? Okay, you know what? Let's go the extra mile for this dude. It said nearby. There's no way they're expecting us to travel out of the city for this. Oops. But, presuming the books that I've already purchased are not the right ones. Wait a minute. I'm already wearing the Amulet of Recall. Oh, I literally already have it. Let's just go the extra mile. I love how in the middle of the night you can just walk into stores. Whoa. Galarian the Mystic. Didn't we have a character named Galarian? Or I made a character. I don't know if we ever streamed that one. Man, they have a lot. Oh, they have the real Baron Zai books? Wow. I mean, the Book of Riddles is cool.
My time is precious, so make it.
Okay. Cool, you're on the main quest. We decided to give the main quest just a little bit of attention, a little bit of love. I have some training I have to do for the next level of MORAG TONG, so it's like, you know what? We gotta do something to facilitate the training. Turns out there's no combat in this one. It's just, hey, could you get this dude a gift?
How may I help you, friend?
So I'll actually help you. And then it progresses the main storyline along just a little bit. Let's see if what I have is acceptable. No, please don't do this to me. I haven't saved it in a while. No, don't do this. Well, this is concerning. Oh no. How far back are we gonna have to go? Don't forget to save. Oh. Oh no. I was trying to keep that in mind too when we started playing, because I'm like, I know we've had problems with Morrowind. Oh boy. Oh no. No. How could you, Morrowind? How could you? Okay, well, we'll have to go back. Oh boy. It's just one of those days. Okay, autosave. I don't know. I mean, I don't have my pauldrons.
Speak,
It's a
traveler.
good sign.
That's it.
We may not be all that far behind.
Speak, traveler.
Okay, just in case it ends up being the riddles that are the, what do you call it? If the riddles are the ones that he wants, I want to have taken a look at them first. This handy book doth contain all diverse manner of riddles and follies, and by means of careful study and prudent scholarly gentleman may find himself no longer discomforted by the sharp wight of his fellows. What? The posing and puzzling of riddles is a convention of polite aristocratic Western society. Nobles and social aspirants collect books of riddles and study them, hoping thereby to increase their chances of their appearing sly and witty. Why didn't this increase, like, speechcraft or something? That would have made so much sense. The question. It has a tail, a side, and a head. I call it what I call a snake. It has no body and it is dead. He said I call it Oh, it must be a drake. Huh. It has a tail, a side, and a head. Tails and heads. Okay, the question. Poets know the hearts of men in myrrh, The poets know the hearts of men in myrrh, but beasts can't know my heart. You see, this book was written by a bear. The answer, it is not a book of poetry. Okay. I gave you a sock, not unlike a box, with a hammer and nails all around it. 2 lids open when it knocks. I gave you a sock, not unlike a box, with hammers and nails all around it. 2 lids open when it knocks. Like a door? The answer is it must have been a great hit. Okay, I don't get that one. Anyway. Okay, gift giving customs. Wait. Ashland Hymns has been removed from your inventory. Yes! I thought that was the most unlikely because he's an Ashlander. Some of those references are references to the arena. The game has some really well done and really terrible riddles. Oh, that's awesome. This is a gift for me. I'm amazed. A copy of Ashland Hymns. A copy of Ashland Hymns. Simple sentiments, simply stated. I gratefully accept your gift. My people have never loved the written word, and I lament their ignorant scorn for such common yet potent magic. I thank you and honor your courtesy, Elise. It would please me to return your courtesy by answering your questions. What would you wish to know about the Ashlanders and the Reverend cult? Wow. Nice. There is too much to tell here. Take these notes. I've written here that what you should know about the Ashlanders and the Reverend cult. But most of all, if you are visiting a camp, there are things you should know about courtesy and challenges among Ashlanders. And since you ask about the Reverend cult, perhaps you'll be interested in my views on Ashlanders and foreigners. Because a guiding passion of the Reverend cult is their hatred for foreigners. Yeah, that would be me. We are very well aware of that. Okay, Ashlanders and foreigners. Most Ashlanders wish all foreigners and their false gods could be driven from Morrowind. At very least, Ashlanders wish the foreign devils would leave them in peace. Ashlanders think it's shameful to attack unarmed persons, but they will kill without hesitation an armed person who offends them or their clan laws. No Ashlander is fool enough to make war against the Empire. However, if such a war might be won, many Ashlanders might cheerfully give their lives to win such a war. They worship the great Ashkan and Hortador, Nerevar moon and star, who in ages past destroyed the evil godless dwarves and banished the treacherous Dagoth-Ur and his foul hosts beneath the Red Mountain. The cult is of small consequence in Ashlander worship, and only among the Urshilaku do its followers have influence. Other Ashlander tribes share the sentiments of the cult, but regard the Neverwing prophecies with suspicion and skepticism. What's the Urshilaku? The Urshilaku are Ashlanders of the Northern Ashlanders and the West Gash. Oh, I made a mistake. There it is. I love the main quest. You'd have to solve the riddle to move from level to level in some dungeons. Really? Okay. Ashkan Sul Matul is their chief, a brave and respected war leader, a warrior protector of the Reverend cult. The Urshalaku camp moves with the herds, but usually lies close to the Sea of Ghosts. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Let's see. Sea of Ghosts. That sounds like such a fun place to go. Yes, there are parts I've been chomping at the bit to see her reach. Same. I love that. You know what this is like? It's like when you have like family, like especially like family members who are like maybe just a couple years older than you who've played games and they're like, let me introduce you to this. I feel like I'm getting experience I never got to have. Because I was always the one playing whatever games I was playing first. I had some friends who played games I didn't play, but like it just wasn't one the same. I could have just recalled for free. Could have saved 20 drakes right there. The MQ is really well done. Long enough to feel epic, but not so long that it drags. Well, that is a huge compliment. That is very... yeah. Not all do it that well. Yeah, the riddles to move from place to place in Arena and Daggerfall was a throwback to 80s CRPGs like The Bard's Tale. I downloaded The Bard's Tale, by the way, for all you Legionnaires. That is one of our kind of lineup in the queue of member stream is doing The Bard's Tale. I mean, it might be close enough to what we're doing here. I don't know if it would pull from the main channel or not. But, like, I mean, if it's not Bethesda, but, like, I don't know. I did buy it, though. Having a magic mouth appear and give you a riddle was kind of a trope back then. Almost makes me think of some Disney movies. Are you here to discuss your orders, Elise, or something else you want? Orders. Oh, the Bard's Tale. I might have to actually pay you some money out of my own pocket for that. I did get it. I got the Bard's Tale, and what else did I get? I got 2 of the ones that you guys had recommended. I think there was a sale, too. So I think I was able to get my hands on it on, I want to say on Xbox, because it's the only way I could stream it. Bard's Tale and, oh, shoot, what was the other one? It was in our, let me look really quickly, because I could tell you what the other one is if I look at our polls that we did. Decimated Soul comments on the last stream. I missed it again. Wait, what? Oh, wait, this isn't the last one, I don't think. Oh, it was a couple weeks ago. I missed it again. Darth Vader yelled, no, at least I can watch it right now while I stream and again later for sleep times. I do see the upcoming for tomorrow, so you can bet I'll be... Oh, nice. If Decimated Soul, if you're lurking, shout out for your comment. I don't know why I didn't see it yet. Oh, Jimmy Invictus had one a month ago. Thank goodness for the VOD goddess, the VODess. That's so funny. I thought that comment was so funny, so Invictus, if I didn't respond to that, I was showing it to Mr. Nerdy, and I was like, the VODess. I was explaining to him what a VOD was. Okay, so we're going to discuss our orders, and I will try to find our community post telling you what our other optional game is. Thank you for your report, but keep Zane Subani's notes on the Ashlanders. You'll need them. I'm promoting you and sending you to the Urshalaku camp to speak with Sul Matul and Abani Mesa. But before you go, I think it may be time to tell you what's going on. Oh, finally. You're just going to let me know what's happening? That is so considerate. That is so sweet. Goodness. So under community tab, we've got comments, but these are comments on like actual videos. Bruh, where's the community tab that actually gives us like the polls we've done? Do I have to go on my channel? My channel? Playlist posts. That's what I'm looking for. I'm not looking for community tab. I'm looking for posts. Okay. So Legionnaires, we voted. And just to be clear, you guys voted the most on Fallout 1, and I could not stream it. I tried my best. I could not stream it. So KOTOR was in second place. We got that. Okay, so the other game was Jade Empire. So it's the Bard's Tale and Jade Empire, and I'm pretty sure I got both of them on some sale or something. And I should have them on Xbox. If I have them on Xbox, they are going to be in the lineup after our KOTOR playthrough 1 and 2. Those are going to be options for streaming. I'm actually proud that Nerdy nailed Urshulaku with almost zero hesitation. Thank you. I'm so bad. I pronounce so many people's names wrong, and I really try my best with Morrowind pronunciations, because some of them, you could put them together, and other ones you're like, oh, this could be pronounced like 2 or 3 ways. Okay. So are you actually going to tell me what's going on? The Emperor and his advisors think you have the appearance of meeting the conditions of the Nerevarine prophecies. So you've been sending me out into danger to see if I survive? You've been risking the prophecy? That's why you were pulled out of prison on this. See, this is very Elder Scrolls Bethesda storytelling. That's why you were pulled out of prison on His Majesty's authority and sent to me, so you could satisfy the conditions of the Nerevarine prophecies and become the Nerevarine. Wow, we're getting to God mode here. Here, this is a decoded copy of the coded package. Did that have to be stated? Isn't that a bit redundant? Here's the decoded copy of the coded package you gave me when you arrived. Read it later. It should explain everything. As you'll see in the decoded message, the Emperor and his counselors say you have the appearance of satisfying the conditions of the prophecy. Do you really satisfy the prophecy? Are you really the prophesized Nerevarine? I don't know. I don't know about it ahead of time, at least. I was sent here as a normal human. At first, I thought we were just supposed to create a persuasive imposter. Now I don't know what to think. But I am sure of one thing. This is not just some primitive superstition. Oh, see, there goes my English. I got Urshulaku just fine. I can't read superstition. Okay, this is not just primitive superstition, and we will treat it seriously, just as His Majesty commands. So Zain Subani says Sulmatul and Nabani Mesa at Urshulaku camp are the heads of the Nerevarine cult. So I'm sending you to speak with them. Wait, don't they not like... Wait, okay. No, it's okay. Here's the decoded package you gave me to encode after the Emperor had his... after the Emperor's had his advisors coded after the secret meeting. So just to be clear, I have decoded the coding of a non-coded message. I don't know. Like, how many different ways can you say that? Tell them your story and have them test you against the Nerevarine prophecies. As heads of the Nerevarine cult, they can best judge whether you satisfy the prophecies. When you've spoken with them, report back to me. Here's 200 drakes for expenses and pick up essential supplies at Fort Moonmoth. We've seen in history itself that sometimes someone who satisfies all the prophecies is still destroyed for it and not believed. Maybe this is not a good idea. All hail the Vades. Hail! Pick up essential supplies at Fort Moonmoth. What is essential supplies, dude? I have no idea what I'm walking into. I don't know. Maybe it just means like health potions and stuff. Michael Carroll. All of this commie gobbledygook getting your tongue twisted. Oh man. It is a lot in, oh man. This is a lot in one message. And whenever you open up any conversation piece, you're like, oh no. I gotta get through all this. How you doing, by the way, Michael Carroll? How you been? Yeah. So what happens when the cult decides I'm a false prophet of sorts and they decide to destroy me? Is anyone gonna back me up over there? Like, probably not. I will be on my own entirely. I don't think this is a good idea. But whatever. You guys are like, it'll be fine. Just like go over there and like chat with them. And they can decide if you're disrespecting their customs and traditions and theories and ideas. Great. That sounds like a safe idea. I don't feel like I'm in danger at all. Okay. I'm okay. Thank you, Nerdy. Good to hear. Hey, you could be the Reverend. Get tested. If you live, you might be useful. You know, if nothing else, we got our hands on you first, so we have your loyalty, right? We can control the whole narrative. Ugh, he already said he thought I was just going to be a useful imposter. That's not good. Okay, so. We are not going to be able to do this whole quest, I do not believe. Did he mark it on my map? Usually when they say I'm going to send you somewhere, they usually mark it on your map. Are these maps easy to read? No. Didn't they say there was like some like ghost things close by, like like maybe it's around Ghost Gate? I don't know where this would even be. Okay, so it doesn't appear to be around Ghost Gate. Here's all the Tel Sadrith. We need to find a place that's in a place that we haven't discovered yet. That's also an easy way to find places. I think it would basically be a lot of fun if... I think it would be a lot of fun if you could basically convince a lot of people you're their messiah. Is this the camp you're looking for? Dad laughed at me when I did main quest. Cried a lot. Oh dear, is this like really all that... Is this that good and I've been avoiding it? I'm ashamed of myself. Is this gonna get emotional? Or is it just... Is it like an emotional story? Or is it just so difficult that it just makes you want to cry? Nisus, Balistra. I don't know if this guy put this on my map for me. Jerk. Okay, Telmora, Voss. I don't see it, so I think I need to find it. Did he even give me any indication of where it was? Considering how many times this happened in history, it must be fun. It worked out for L. Ron Hubbard. Never be ashamed for avoiding the main quest in a Bethesda game. It's a cult in of itself. Hey, start a cult, just don't drink the Kool-Aid. Make everybody else drink the Kool-Aid and then control the whole situation. That's the way you approach it, okay? Now go out into the world, people. Have fun. I don't know where this is supposed to be. Like, I don't even know where to start. At all. He did say go to Moonmoth, which means how far could it really be? Right? He said Moonmoth, right? My favorite satirical movement was the birds aren't real protest. Such a troll on people. Oh man. You wanna flare up someone's paranoia. Completely cripple them. Dude, so funny. And then they had Hunger Games. Now everybody's freaking out. Wait. Oh, oopsie. It's right here. Hey, guys. Okay, and then is somebody here gonna tell me where to go? So, what is your dude wearing? It's a battle skirt and shirt. It's Mara. It's Mara's like stuff, and it's super cool. Let me tell you how cool I am. Mara's blouse, resist magic, 10% on self. Keep in mind I'm a Breton. Fortify health, 5 points on self. These are constant effects. Let's see. I've got the Serrano Ebony Helm, which just on its own, fancy. Ebony cuirass over top. Now, this outfit looked a lot better, and my puff sleeves looked a lot more reduced and chilled out when I had the steel pauldrons. So, I'm not wearing those because I need unarmored to go up a bit. As a matter of fact, I probably should have dumped a couple more things, but I didn't. I need light armor to increase. So, to avoid completely distracting from my aesthetic, I decided to go for the Dark Brotherhood Greaves and gauntlets because they're just very low-key and just dark-colored, simple. So I thought that would be the best without looking like I have too mismatched of an outfit. Of course, I've got the Black Hands dagger, which, you know, pulls everything together. Makes me look very intimidating, I'm sure. And I've just got some cute rings and accessories, you know? That outfit slaps. Yes, it does. I look so cool, guys. I am cool. Look at me. I am total coolness right now. I'm sure I look very intimidating. Yeah, I'm just, it's like, I don't know. I don't know if I can be the Nerevrian's friend. She's just so cool. Just can't match that vibe. Remember people who took themselves out when the Hale-Bopp comet was coming around? They thought they had to ascend to catch a ride out of the solar system. Oh boy, it certainly might take you out of the solar system. Maybe not your physical body. That's gonna be stuck to the Earth itself. Very pretty. The human mind is infinitely malleable. Oh, it is. Your heart of heart. I don't think you want to hear my story. We still haven't joined the Imperial Legion, but man, I want full Imperial Legion garb. It looks so cool. Tonto. Chain coif. Right pauldron. Like, look at this stuff. This is what I had on before, the steel pauldron. And although it looks like it flares up, when you actually have it on your character, it flares out a bit. Out and up. And it looks much better with my little puff sleeve situation going on. It makes the cuirass and the shirt blend together a lot better. But I had to take it off. I had to give him to Creeper for a little while. The broadswords are so cool. We do have a broadsword. Oh, it's so cool. It's just a big fat blade. Like you could just slap someone in the face with it, just with the side of it. I swear, if I lean away from this guy and accidentally steal something, you know how many times I've done that? They have all their wares on the table, and you go to talk to them, and you accidentally pick something up, and everyone attacks you. Classic Bethesda experience. Well, I was Don't worry, we're fast approaching the point when someone can create a holographic avatar and appear to people. Give them instructions. Gonna be crazy. Oh, the Heaven's Gate cult. Oh, so sad. There's one way to heaven, and it's not by being squished by an asteroid of space rock. Okay, I was gonna say, oh, he sent me here to buy supplies. Let's get a just a full flask. I've got my supplies. I have arrows. Actually, I think I have too many. I don't think I set them down. Throwing knives, super sick. Throwing stars, also pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what here I need. Like what? Like I'm assuming he means like potions. Babe, I need potions. Spells, maybe. Crimson Despair. Man, these names. Absorb the willpower of the target for 60 seconds. That is so intense. What reminds you of Glarthier? Oh no, not my voice. This is the voice I made? Make it quick. Okay. Spell Trap. Sweet Frost Guard. Shock Guard. Poison Guard. Daedric Willpower. I want to have the willpower of it, Daedra. Daedric Fatigue. Wouldn't you say Daedric, like... I know fatigue is the measurement of fatigue, but it's like... That makes it sound like you've got the exhaustion. You know, Daedra are on the plains of oblivion all day, breathing in smoke and ash. Their energy levels are really low, you would assume. Nah, not sad. He's one of the notorious nutbags in oblivion. He was quite special. And the Shivering Owls dropped, and being loony became common. Oh yeah, Glarthier. This guy is fallen. I'm sorry. I was thinking of the like the little characters in Morrowind. Alone in Dystopia, an apt name for our discussion. This better be important. Yeah, this better be important. Oh gosh. But you're talking about Glarthier, the guy that where he's like, I can't live in a house because something might fall on me, so I live outside, but I'm exposed to the elements. Ah. Yeah, he was. The sad thing is usually people have these paranoias because they want to survive, but they end up losing their life, in essence, to their ideas, and they can't live a normal life. So you've essentially lost your life before you even had time to be like. By the time you had time to be paranoid about it, you've wasted your life already. Goodness, on her way there, Nerdy should stop by. I don't know where any of these places are. I got Glarthier mixed with Maglier for a second. Yeah, some of these names, man. Like, it's funny, too, because a lot of people with similar names, at least in Morrowind, are they're very close to each other. So you're looking for a guy with a really long name that starts with A, and then you find a house of someone with a really long name that starts with A, and you're like, I don't know, that looks about right. And it's like, you don't find the character. You're like, I don't know how to finish this quest. I don't know where this guy is. Cure common disease. Mother's Kiss. We have Mother's Ring. Flame Guard. Oh, see? So these names have shown up in the stuff we have. In the belt, we have a Belina's Antidote. We have that Belina's Balm. We have that belt. We have Mother's Ring. It's really helpful to have those things as items when you run out of Heal Companion. One of my favorite, all-time favorite spells in Oblivion. There's a Dwemer Ruin called Chardams and another called Chardums. Oh, come. I know I didn't pronounce that correctly regardless, but we had the same thing happen, but it was actually a typo. So if you have a game with typos and you have a game with almost identical names, you're just like, oh, it just must be a typo, right? Right? Just take plenty of fire and cure disease. Cure disease. Yeah, we do need cure disease. Because I'm pretty sure, like, I thought we had bought that. Nerdy, just print the map I sent. You sent me a map. I forgot about this. I'll blow it up really big and it'll be my entire wall. Every stream when I don't know where I'm going. Just be like, okay, guys, I'm looking at my wall right now. Where is it? I know, you know what? It might be 10 feet this way or 10 feet this way. I don't know. Sheila, I gotta find that map. I know you said it. Wasn't it a little while ago? I'm so bad at stuff like that. Let's see. Where is it? Where? Ooh. The soul gems in Morrowind, I have to admit, are very pretty. A lot more interesting looking. Although the coin-looking ones are a bit confusing. One of the reasons I'm so excited for Skywind is the number of voice actors and extra content that is included. Of course, it looks gorgeous, too. Glarthier approves this conversation. Glarthier's like, finally, people who get it. Yeah, it's on Discord. Okay, I thought it might be on Discord. I'm gonna have to grab it. Yeah, that would be cool. I wanted to make Mr. Nerdy. Oh, I hope it. Wait, what if he's listening? Mr. Nerdy, love you. If you're listening, just pull your earbuds out for a second, okay? Just mute it for just a second. Keep lurking though. I appreciate it. Okay, so I really wanted to make Mr. Nerdy like a really big map, possibly on like do like a wood burn map of like, because he's primarily played Skyrim, but it kind of Lord of the Rings inky vibe, but wood burned. And I ended up actually finding stuff like that somewhere. I was like, oh, it's so cool. But then I was also thinking, instead of making it of Skyrim, I was thinking of making it of something like a place we like to go, maybe a memory we have of a place we visited or something. And then it could be like a sweet nod to like a memory we had, but it's like in the style of. And if you did it on wood, it would have that kind of like, you know, that like scroll look to it, because it's like a light tan. You can get a light tan one. You can use a laser engraver to put detail into a wood burning project. You just need to get the map digitally right. I have seen so many speaking like, because like we were talking about like the mugs and the shirts and stuff, and I want to add some to my little shop situation. And one of the things that I'm like, I would love to make these myself. And it would be so cool to have like a Cricut, or I've seen some really, just within the past year, some amazing, like somewhat accessible, not cheap, but like more accessible to your average person, like laser engravers and stuff like that. And the things you could do on wood. Oh, it's so cool. Or even on leather. Like, can you imagine having a scroll of, I don't know how much that would cost. But like, imagine you had a scroll of leather in some setting that was gentle enough for it, and you were able to like engrave a map into it. Oh, that'd be so cool. I used a laser engraver to burn company logos into burger buns for a corporate event. Dude, that is so sick. That must have been a hit. That's cool. That is really cool. Like, I've seen people do stuff on like, like a cupcake or something with like a smooth top. And like over time, you know, they start off looking kind of funky, but like over time they've gotten really good. You're like, man, here I am with the Dremel burning things into wood the old fashioned way. I would do it. But like, if I was to like, especially if I was to mass produce something, by mass produce, I mean for like, you know, dozen or so of my homies in chat, like to make a ton of something. I have so many ideas, and I'm like, there's just no way for me to produce it. And I'm like, see, I got to start writing stuff down as I think of it, and then refining those things, because, you know, an idea is, you know, not fully fledged in its infancy. And I'd love to have like things that I develop, instead of waiting to have access to research, you know, like actual tools. I got to develop these ideas and then know what tools I would even need, and maybe eventually grow to the point that I could do that. Because like there's just I have an artistic thread in me that like does not get exercised enough. You can use scrap wood for almost nothing. That's true, which makes the hobby much cheaper than similar ones. And you know what you could do? Usually that's how you have to start too. If you're like, I want to do something larger scale, let's start like by, I remember driving around with someone. I need to ask her what her method was, but she was a very artsy lady, and she took me on a drive around to, this was before, here's a little story. It was before my wedding to Mr. Nerdy, and she was going to help me do the decorations and set up things. And she took me on a drive to some stores, and she particularly knew of some stores that get rid of pallets in the back. And we were able to get some decent stuff. And then we went on a walk around her neighborhood, because she had trees that dropped really good branches. And we cut those branches, we painted them, we made the coolest it just looks so cool. And so it's like, when you know where to look, you could put something together. And then if that makes, Like if you're able to produce enough to make something from that and you have a tool that can do it better, then you can move up to that. Wood smoking planks for food are cheap and numerous. In addition, many of them are great wood types that cost a lot more in more conventional usage. That's the other thing. When you're trying to get tools that people know you're going to use to try to produce something to sell, they'll up the cost. And that makes me so mad because you're like, this should not be this expensive, but they know what you're going to use it for. And you're going to be willing to pay more money for it if you even have that money because you're convincing yourself it's okay, I'll make the money back. So then they'll upcharge you on it. And so you have to find things that are intended for other things but still have the same properties because then they don't do that to you. I don't know. It's a world that I need to become more educated on ahead of time. Absorb fatigue ranged. Wow. Did I buy the... I did. Okay. So, I guess we're good. Wood smoking... Okay, so wood smoking planks. Ooh. Pretty sure one of my attributes was nerfed a while ago and I forgot about it. So, I don't know where I'm going with this. I don't think this is a quest we're going to be able to complete. But if we can at least find it on the map, that'd be good. Does anybody have any info? Dark Brotherhood finds a compensation house. Runner. Never ever rain. Wait. There's a reincarnation of some dark elven hero. Well, I ain't a dark elf, so they ain't gonna like that. Supposed to come and drive the Empire out of Morrowind. Just some local superstition, but the temple says it's wicked and evil. You'll be very sorry if you talk about it with the priests and temple guard. Oh.
Speak freely, friend.
Well, you said speak freely. What is the name of the place you are looking for? The name of this location is Urshalaku Camp. If I at least had an idea of where to go, or if I had like a direction from a location that I've already been to, like it's east of Ashurna Baby, then I'd be like, okay. Uvirith's grave. Fallon Serrano. Ghost Gate. They said something about ghostiness. So, like, that could have, I don't know. Whoa. Cartag Point. Andistrath. What are these places even? Lormarin. Now I want to know the meanings of all these of all these words, because some of them have in-universe meanings, some of them have like IRL meanings, like Caldera being a name of a type of a volcano. Like, this is interesting stuff, man. Just follow the quest marker. Thanks, Poolboy John. That is so much easier. Okay, I have to be honest. I have appreciated the exercise of not having one. But there are times where it would have been really nice. Just go way north. You could just print the map I sent. Okay, so I'm getting on my ladder on my wall-sized map. I think I could see it right here. Can you imagine if you had a map of Morrowind that was so upscaled that you could stretch it across an entire wall and see every single little detail? Like, literally down to the local map details. That'd be so sick. Has anyone ever spent time to do that? If I had the skills to do it, I probably wouldn't finish the project, but I still would want to start. Okay, go way north. Okay, we're going to start by going way north. Keep it simple, guys. Keep it simple. If we're at least closer to it before next week, and then next week we can find out if we're some, like, savior of the dark elves, then, you know, just do our thing. Okay, we do have our blade equipped. Isn't there a square which appears to mark Urshalaku Camp? I tried to find it, and I did not. Could it be because all the squares look exactly the same with no labels, and I was given no indication of its location? Maybe. I don't know where it is. So let's see. We have, if we're starting on the west side, we've got cool... These were already there. And then we have Rothrin and the ruins. Dagon Fell. Doesn't go any further than that. And then we have camps here, Voss, Tel Voss, Tel Mora, and the Tel locations. You would think that the way he described it and the vagueness, that there would have been a map marker. But even if there is, it is very hard to go through each of these, know which ones you missed, if you missed any. So no, I don't see any here. So, like, we're getting all the way down to Vivek at this point. It isn't currently marked on your overworld map. There is Anderson, but I don't think she's asked about the camp to get directions. It will, yeah, it will appear once you visit it. I just thought they were gonna. There were a couple quests that they gave me the map marker because they're like, "Hey, we're sending you to a weird place," or they send me the map marker to the place that was one direction or another away from it. So it's like, here, I marked the Dwemer ruins on your map. Then you move west, and they're like, "Okay, cool." They marked nothing. Yeah, it isn't currently. Oh, every time I cross this bridge, the trauma of getting killed for the first time. Ooh. Feel like I don't want to soul trap until I find more golden saints, to be honest. Go on Discord so you could see it. Okay, let's see. Discord. Where are you? Pooba John, you have a map of Morrowind on the wall next to your toilet. Hey, you don't want to waste that time. It's study time. Look, I'm sitting here anyway. Can you imagine how many times a day are you wasting minutes at a time? You sit there, you study. And when anybody sends you anywhere, you know where to go. Whoa. Digothur, Starwound, Vardenfell. The Ashlands, oh, this is actually really helpful. Molag Rune, Sadrith Mora, West Gash, the Ashlands, Digothur, Sheogorad, Dagon Fell. Cool. Aldvalothi, Narmak. Balmora Stonewood, what's that? I think this is very interesting. I like the clarity of seeing where the what do you call it? The volcano. Caldera is literally in a caldera. Are you joking? That's what it shows on the map. It's literally a depressed like a depression volcano, like a collapsed volcano. But it's the edge of it. It's not a separate volcano, but it looks like it's actually sitting in or by a depression in the ground. That is so awesome. Sorry. When somebody actually takes the time to really put effort into why they're doing what, that's cool. That's awesome. That's pretty cool. It doesn't have the location on it, does it, though? Shalaku. I don't see it. So, I mean, obviously it's a smaller location, but, like, if I know that it's by Ald de Drothi, it's like, okay, well, then I know that. Or in Sheogorad. Like, drop the Daedra off at the pool. Wait, what? Do you have a pet? Oh, you just mean... Well, the directions they give you are a little vague, and you end up wandering a bit, but that was the intent when they made the game. Okay, so that's fair. Gotta drop off the Daedra at the pool. Revel in not knowing some things nerdy. This won't happen again. That is fair. Yeah, Caldera is in a caldera. That's why they called. That's why it's called. Well, I didn't know if they, like, I didn't notice that. So when I, like, learned the meaning of the name, I'm like, cool, they've got some, like, volcano references. Cool. No, that was a joke. What? No. You keep a map. No, this is now not a discussion about what might be. This is what you should do now. But you put it on the other side. You put it, whatever side you're facing, whatever wall, you put a giant, very detailed map of Morrowind. And every time you sit down, you're like, no, this is not rest time. This is study time. Okay? Dude, this is serious. This is very serious. We don't know how much time we have left. We cannot waste a minute of it. This looks slick. Look at that thing. Ouch! We will pierce between the layers of armor. No, don't magic me. Bubbles! This is not going well. Can't catch me. Can't catch me, I'm not a reverine. At least I think I might be. My beauty was probably the indication. He's like, oh, shoot, maybe she is. Okay, let's go. See, now we gotta go back to Caldera, find a high point, and look down at it. Well, here's your Daedra pool. Saren Ancestral Tomb. No! Falling down. Whatever can I do if I can't get over a hill? I have no idea. I don't have any tools in the tool belt with which to deal with this situation. Medusa's gaze. Oy. Paradise. Excusez-moi. We are continuing our quest. Whee! It's fantastic. We're literally just going straight north. Excuse me, hills and valleys. I don't have any use for you. Except when I fall. Don't let me fall. Nerdy desperately needs levitate, seriously, right? It's so good. It's just too good. I don't even understand the concept. It wouldn't even come up in my mind. She's more laser focused than I am. I was the sort to pass a random location and not be able to resist the urge to at least peek inside. I want to, but I'm not getting stuff done. There's also too many random locations. Also, I developed a fear of searching too many random like spots. First, when I got killed a bunch of times, not exactly the most encouraging thing, but also the first time I went into like a cave, like a random cave in Oblivion, and I destroyed someone, and it's like, well, that quest is ruined. Like, really? Try to get me, doing the little shuffle. Okay, we need to try this. Oh, the sound of Ghost Gate? Dude. Down spear. Ooh. Ooh. Look at this spear, man. That's nice. I like it. Bro, you do not want to deal with this spear, man. Oh, I don't have it anymore. He has fallen. No! Yeah, Jimmy, I repurposed one of the shelves for towels into one for whichever book I happen to carry into the bathroom. Nice. Too many random locations. To any Bethesda employee who listens to this, Nerdy has a fever and is talking out of her head. There are never too many random locations. Never. It's only making the world more real. One of the dogs would go with me to... Oh, it's the only room that people don't bother you. Hey. Unfortunately, that's not always the case. Especially if you have like a pet or something. It's like as soon as you go into that room in particular, they're like, hey, how's it going? I need you. When are you coming out? I'm hungry. I want to go outside. Huh. And you're like, oh, just give me a minute. Please. One moment to myself. It's like the one moment that should be to yourself, and it's not. One of my dogs would go with me into the bathroom and curl up inside my pants. I hated to move him if he was sleeping sound. He would fall asleep? Dude, what are you supposed to do at that point? You're like, man, I just needed a minute. It's so cute, though. Like, oh, you miss me. I am a missed person. Also, I kind of just want to have a couple minutes of alone time, but, like, you're so floofy. And so sweet and innocent. What was that? Oh, that was Ghostgate coming into view. Oh, look at that. The Guar and the Rat are friends. How sweet. Dude. Oh, dude, this thing is overpowered. Why have I not done this before? This is amazing, and it's not gumming on my inventory with, like, ebony level carry weight. Oh boy, I'm a little stuck here. Whatever shall I do? Oh, I gotta get the boots back on. Okay, 1, 2. 3, 4. Whee! You hath resisted the magic. Ooh, there are rocks and things. Yeah, forget fast traveling. Dude. Where are we even? Oh, places we've already been. Yay. No, I'm just gonna go here. Ooh, there are paths now. Whoa, I estimated that drop pretty accurately. I am getting used to this. Oh, that's what I never had enough of was restore magic, because when I'd use it out of desperation and then I'd run out. Oof. Not good. He's coming at me. He's coming at me. Ah! Unarmored. I got unarmored. Sweet. Ah. Whoa. Are you attacking me? Oh, you're attacking me. Okay, I will deal with you swiftly. You're not doing a very good job. Okay. Eight gold, that's right. That's right. Where's his arms? Oh, sir, I'm sorry. I hit you way too hard. Kuntutarnamu. Dakin. Just fried dakin like bacon. Okay. Ha 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 ha. Okay. So I wasn't allowed to get out of his sight when I was home. He'd hop into the shower with me. When I was gone, he'd sit on the back of the couch and watch through the window for me. Oh, that's so sad and sweet. Just sit there. No, he'll be back eventually. I know it. He always comes home. Really? Like, what have you to gain? Do you not know that I just passed her their friends? And I am still alive, which means they are not. Man, this is good. Saving that gold. There's no gold. Ah, shame on you. I feel so overpowered right now. Imagine having a fairly normal name from Cyrodiil and marrying into one of those Morrowind names. Man, signing legal documents is getting a lot more difficult. I literally had to get mail that was longer because my name is too long. Chakras. It was diseased. She. Come on, come at me. I know you are. Come on. Come on, get. Oh, man. I need to work on my short blade anyway. Ugh. Come on, buddy. It's your turn. Come on. You're next in line. Come at me. Did you have fun? Fortunately, that's a ride you can only go on once. Don't enter until you... Okay. I'm gonna leave now. I'm gonna be honest, it's the only door that looked interesting enough to go through. I'm like, this is a weird door. I'm gonna go through it. What do you mean I don't get any of my benefits? Well, you did not sign the correct name. I don't know. One of the letters. One of the letters was wrong. How you doing, Icarus Compt? Thanks for the tip, by the way. Bro, I'm busy. I'm writing a name down, man. Gotta shout out my chat, and you have no respect for that, do you, Mr. Guar? Okay, give me a minute. Goodness. So rude. Will the next cliff racer please step up? Please step up. I'm not touching you again. You diseased creature. Yeah, I'd like to join House Redoran, which I think we're going to spend next week doing. We're trying to level up enough to... See, these are interesting doors. This is so random. It just looks like it's so inviting. All of these names were created by the collapsing of Todd Howard on his keyboard after a skooma binge was done. It's like, there's the name. Ow. Okay. Northwood bound. What is this? I want to go in it. Ew, there's a Daedroth in the water. Yuck. I don't like those. I very, very, very much dislike those. Oh, that's right. I just remembered. I'm an archer. Ow. Keep missing because you keep staggering me. Well, there's the next cliff racer. Okay. See, this is interesting. Derelict shipwreck, cabin, lock level 35. I think that ruin is called Drushkashti. Yep, all of this to advance far enough so you don't get kicked out of the house for performing an assassination. Yes, yes, totally worth it. Also, cool guild. Like, it's actually pretty cool. I do like it. I want to see what's on this shipwreck. Okay. Gone overtime a bit, but I'm so sorry. I fell behind today, not feeling well, totally passed out, and yeah, I was supposed to start streaming. So, apologies to those of you who were like in the chat. Ryan Nowicki, Mr. A, David Reeker Jr., and Sheila Johnson, you guys, I'm so sorry about that. I will be fine. I will be fine. It'll be cool. I don't think it's going to get any worse. I hope it doesn't get any worse. The odd names certainly add some charm to the game and world building, but are they a net positive? Certainly affects the gameplay and players' confusion and lost immersion when reacting to them. Yeah, there's a bit of that. I would say for the most part, I think it's very interesting. And I like the vibe, the cultural kind of vibe it gives. Like they're trying to, you know, give different places certain types of names, give different beliefs certain types of names. But it does get a bit, it does start to feel like a bit like a randomized computer naming system because you're like, this is just a lot. A lot of new players have pretty high thresholds for what counts as being immersive. I think the names themselves can be immersive until they get too similar. And that's where the kind of randomized feel kind of takes away from immersion for me. The fact that the names are crazy and different is a good thing, a positive thing. But then when they start to get too similar, then you're like, okay, like, did you have just one of those old school internet randomize? There's all the names. I loved Morrowind after Daggerfall because there was actually stuff in the wilderness for once. Yeah, I was so sad to hear that Daggerfall's infinite fields and hills and wildernesses had like nothing in them. I was like, oh, I mean, that's helpful for me because my brain will get overloaded with adventuring and I won't be able to handle it. It'll just be too much. But I really do like that it's like, okay, you're trying to get where you're going, you're traveling. That's kind of cool. That's fair. Immersive is easily defined, but the details shift from person to person. Yeah. Yeah, I think when things get too similar and you're like, okay, like, but then how do you name hundreds of players? Or, but not players, NPCs, really. It's kind of hard. So who do we have today? We are training to become the... we'll get to that. We had Icarus Compt, Poolboy John, Alone in Dystopia, Michael Carroll, Jimmy Invictus, Nully, Sheila Johnson, David Ricker Jr., Mr. Anderson, and Ryan Nowicki was first to shout out in chat. Mr. Anderson was like, wake her up. Needs to be here. Prodder. Yeah, my disease knocked me out. I'm fine. Okay. That and being a convict tossed out in a foreign world is kind of nice. Being lost and unfamiliar with it. Yeah, that's true. And it's nice to be a smaller piece of it. I'm sure I will become a bigger part of the story, but at least for now, I like being just a dude, just a person, because that's more relatable, because that's most people in the world. So I do appreciate that. Then I ruined it by over-exploring the game excessively. Oh, just burn yourself out, man. But yeah, so we're training to become an Exalted Master rank, which is the second to last rank, I believe. I think there's like Grandmaster or something in the MORAG TONG. So to fill that in, we decided to revisit something called the main quest. I don't know if you all are familiar with it, but many of you had been missing it. So we decided to go back to the main quest line, and I'm actually feeling a lot more connected to it. It really obviously is the heart of the story. So I'm like, oh, okay, now I'm starting to feel stuff again. Like I'm starting to, like, okay. We've got purpose in this world, aside from just running assignments to have names and titles. So if we can get some of our skills up, we will go back to the MORAG TONG, but I'm pretty sure we've gone far enough in it to be able to join a great house, which is what I would like to do next. So I'd like to join House Redoran. We might do that next week. We might focus on the main quest line until we get those MORAG TONG titles. But if we no longer, if we're already past the point that we don't need to worry about the Great House, then we'll just start the Great Houses and continue the main quest line so that we can, because the MORAG TONG only has a couple more quests. We don't need to necessarily focus on that. We just have to level up as we go so that we can get those titles. And happy birthday to Sheila tomorrow. I hope you enjoy your birthday trip. I hope you and your friends have fun. Like, that's super exciting. And I hope you guys have like a really fun time. Nerdy, feel better soon. Thank you so much. Yeah. I'm just lethargic. That's like the worst part of it. It's really not that bad. But I shouldn't speak too soon because I hope it doesn't get worse. Sometimes it's like the precursor to something, and sometimes it's like, nah, it's just gonna like linger and then you're gonna be fine. GG guys, I'll catch you all on the next one. Oh, and happy Forced Existence Day. What? Hope it goes well. I guess every day is that for me. I thought Mr. A was joking when he said you were feverish. Oh, yeah, so Invictus, I passed out right before stream. I was so tired. And by passed out, I mean like a nap, not like actually passed out. But like, yeah, I totally knocked out. And I woke up, looked at the time, and I was like, yeah, that's not real. That time is not right. And I could not, like, I was like trying to snap back to reality. So yeah, I'm a little under the weather. I've been very lethargic. After yesterday's stream Invictus, I totally passed out. I was like, I like laid down for 2 seconds and I was gone. So I'm like, okay, like clearly it's not. I hope it doesn't get any worse than just lethargy, but I drank too much. Deathclaw energy. No, not Deathclaw. I'm sorry. Cliff Racer energy. Man, but this one's good. I like this one. Tastes like a popsicle. Okay. I just caffeined myself into like unconsciousness. And just my body was like, I can't take it anymore. The heart's gonna blow up. Let's knock her out. Yeah, and I totally passed out. The skooma binge, it was a good one, but we're on the downhill now. I hope you guys have a really good one. We will discover this, whatever's in this ship, this little mystery right here. I kind of want to go in there because I've been in a couple ships that had nothing in them. So we're just going to find out next time. And we'll see if there's actually any cool stuff in there, any ghosts, any cool loot. And if not, that's all right. We're going to find Urshulaku, and we're going to find out if we're some divine being come to save the world. I have no idea what the answer to that could be. So I will see you guys in the next one. And I will see my Legionnaires also heading to our next planet next week. Very excited. So I don't know. You guys pick. Do a little main quest. Maybe we'll join a great house. If Mr. A gives me the okay for it, and we're good on the MORAG TONG, we're not going to get kicked out of anywhere, that would be good. Although, the Thieves Guild, do we have to side quest it over to the Thieves Guild? Because does that interfere with the great houses or the, well, Mages Guild already part of? Hopefully it will be fine. So yeah, yes, enjoy your weekend. Hope you guys have a good one, and I will see you in the next one.